There you go. All right. Jordan says inherited a non-siloed site, data center facility architect. Oh, wow. Okay. That has 650 blogs on it. Must be blog posts. Okay. Traditionally, I like both hard and linked silo structures. So you mean physical, I'm assuming, which you see in the URL. However, the thought of categorizing each blog to category/title and in 301 redirecting all those gives me tired head. If you were me, would you just use Ultimate SEO Plus deep interlinking tool and just link the keywords as they occur on all those blogs to the appropriate service page when possible? Yeah, I mean, that is definitely a the beautiful thing about SEO Ultimate Plus especially is you can set like the frequency at which those keywords will link. So it's not like a just blanket every time a keyword appears that it's going to link to the same page. You can actually set frequencies and variations and things like that. So it's very, very powerful. So yeah, you can do that, Jordan. However, I would still recommend if you leave the permalink structure as, well, let me rephrase. Let me think about that. Okay, what I would say is I would still try to set up a silo structure, right, within the site. Now, if you leave the permalink structure as just category, or excuse me, just post name, I'm trying to think about it. It's been a long time since I've done that. See, my WordPress skills are a little rusty. I've been in the gym. I've been not doing WordPress sites now for several months. But WordPress is supposed to, if you move a post from one category to another, they're supposed to automatically redirect the URL. Now, I know that's not always the case. So what I mean by that is if you go in and you just edit a post to change the categories from one to another, WordPress is supposed to, by default, automatically create a redirect from the old category over to the new. If it's, especially if it's just the permalink structure, I believe, like the post name permalink structure, I mean. If you're using a category / post name permalink structure, then I don't think it does that automatically, but I'm not 100% sure. But in any case, I know that sometimes those automatic redirects just flat out don't work. So yeah, I mean, honestly, Jordan, the easiest way that I know how to do this is to extract. Just go pull your sitemap if you want, and then just copy and paste all the URLs from the sitemap into a spreadsheet. Then organize them via category, the way that you would have your silo structure set up on the site, right? So, for example, I would have a different sheet in the Google sheet, right? So in the workbook, either Excel workbook or Google workbook, Google Sheets workbook, I would have a different sheet for each silo, and I would just pull the URLs from all the extracted URLs from the sitemap, and I would just start, stacking them into the correct sheet for each silo, right? And that would be in column A or column A, right? So that would be your originating URL. Then I would go update all of the category structures and everything for the post, which I know sucks, man. I know it sucks, but you're going to get a hell of a lot more traction out of your site that way with a lot less off-page work needed, right? But once you recategorize everything, then all you got to do at that point is pull up that same sitemap again, which now the URLs are all going to be different, and extract them and go through that same process again that you did with collecting the correct URLs and putting them in the right sheet, each sheet being its own silo / category, right? And those new URLs would go in column B. And then you just use the simple 301 redirects plugin. There is a bulk add-on that's an add-on plugin that just you just install that after you've installed the simple 301 redirects plugin, and then you just upload the CSV file. That's it. Once you've uploaded the CSV file, now I think you have to combine them all into one sheet, but I would just separate them in the sheets initially so that it made it easier. But then you just upload that with, again, the original URLs or old URLs in column A, and column B would be the new destination, the new URLs. And in that simple 301 redirects plugin will automatically create all those redirects for you. And again, I know that's still a bit manual, Jordan, but honestly, you're going to get so much better results from any off page that you do if you have your site structured correctly, especially with 650 posts on it. You guys want to comment on that at all?
Yeah, I really do, because I was just talking to Jeffrey Smith yesterday about his new plugin, and it's one of the things that really has me pumped up because it's almost ready to go. And Jordan, you're in our mastermind. Being a mastermind member has its privileges. Now, Jeffrey Smith is an on-page savant and one of the smartest people I ever met. Guys, it's good to surround yourself and to get to know and network, especially when people are way smarter than you, because it kind of rubs off, hopefully, or you can just reach out to them. And that's one of the things that I do now with something like this. Unless it's like it has to be done right now, go with what Bradley says, right? If it has to be done like right now, go ahead and do it that way. If not, give me some time so I can talk to Jeffrey. And then once I do, like, we can take this and make it a case study. Well, not a case study, but a test, right? To try to break the plugin. Because one of the things that it has an export CSV that you can then manipulate any way you want and then upload.
There you go.
And it's that simple. His plugin will take care of everything that we're talking about right now. So it all depends on your urgency. If you can wait, and as a mastermind member, I'm going to do this because 650 posts, we can try to break the plugin, and that's what he wants. We can try to break it and come back and so that they can fix any of the bugs that are there. So I think this is perfect for a trial. And I will reach out to Jeffrey and I'll ask him if when it's available, he'll and he's a really good guy. I'm sure that he will. Whether this can be tested with one of our mastermind members. Again, being in our mastermind has its privileges.
There you go.